New back glass is on the way. I need to align the back box a little bit. The scoreboards are a little low, but I'll do that when I get the new back glass to be safe. So far, all I've really done is I've cleaned a lot of it. Just did all the GI bulbs just with some white random LEDs that I had. They're all the same, but cleaned all the sockets while I was at it for those at least. All the inserts are working. There was just a couple loose ones, no big deal. Besides that, that's about it. And like I said, this game doesn't really need much. I so to speak, turned up the flipper voltage a little bit. They still need, I'll rebuild them just because I do that on all my games. They aren't new, so I'll just go ahead and do it. But besides that, I did go ahead and dropped a cable down, and I ran it over to the subwoofer that I have on TNA. So now you get a better little heartbeat. Gorgar. Has a nice little thump to it. Besides that, I'm not gonna play one-handed, it's not gonna work. Yeah, so anyway. I'm watching my camera and I'm about a half a second behind, so I can't even, I swing late. Oh, yeah, 5-ball. Gorgar. There you go. New back glass already ordered on the way. It's a nice machine. I would say typical player, needs nothing. Boards have all been rebuilt by DR Pinball, Dylan out in Kansas City. So that's already all been done. Those all new headers, everything like that. They look great. Nothing wrong with those. Cabinets all good shape. I mean, maybe a couple of nicks, but I mean, that's like the worst. And I'll paint that. That's no big deal. That's like the worst thing about the whole entire game. I don't really have anything to say because I'm not really going to do much to it. Just play it for a while. I had one of these before, but I was selling a couple of games. She saw that I had one in the background and she asked about it. And I was like, well, it will be for sale, you know, whatever. And she actually came and bought it before it was done because she was trying to get a hold of one for like a surprise birthday present for her husband. So went ahead, finished that, everything like that, delivered it to him. So pretty fun thing. That was probably about a year ago, a little more than a year ago, maybe March or April of 23. So I've kind of been on the lookout for another one. This one was actually the Pinbots that I'm working on. The nice Pinbot, the one that we actually used at the last tournament, that came from this guy. So whenever I was there picking up that Pinbot for Alex, I saw this and he was like, yeah, I'm selling that too. And I was like, man, that's in playfield's in really good shape. You know, back glass, whoop-de-doo. I was like, they're not cheap, but you know, that's a 5-minute fix. Not even a 5 minutes, 5-second fix. So, but the main thing was, you know, the plastics are in good shape. The inside of the cab is practically looks new. I might replace those 3. Those are a little bit orangish, faded red. I mean, that's just being picky. I typically do the magnetic, let's see, NMP Troxel drop targets. These are working perfect right now. I may clean them. I may just leave them as is for a while, worry about it later type of deal. Because right now I see zero reason to do it. But they're not expensive. They're cheap and they work perfect. I have them in all my other Williams of this era. Besides that, the legs look really good. I don't know if they've been repainted by somebody, but they're a nice little... I've done hammered black before, or hammered gray, but these look a little bit different, but they're in amazing shape. Not really much to... Yeah, it looks like we got a little nick right there. That's almost smooth, though. You can barely feel it. Yeah, not much. So, but it's here. So, gonna play this for a couple months. We'll see what happens. I've wanted it back for a while, and I've wanted one. You know, I got it set up now with a little over 6 degrees of slope. I think it was a 6.1 or something maxed out on just the factory legs. So 6.1's pretty good. Especially, you know, I've already have a little bit more voltage going to the flippers. But besides that, I mean, I'll do a little bit more cleaning on it, being a little bit more, but most of the stuff is actual wear. It's not going to come off, but there's nothing like, you know, usually down in here you have a lot of paint just missing. So that's kind of looking good. Not much really. Drop targets are old, but they look good. They're usually really, really faded. These are kind of a medium color, so they're still not even that bad. So, got a little snake pit up there. Might do different bulbs. I usually do the pop saucer bulbs in there, but those are just the same bulbs that I did for all the GIs. So for now, just everything matches. It's all the same. But I do think there needs to be a little, like right here, maybe do like a 3-inch LED or something, just kind of light up those targets a little bit. I had done the same thing on Galaxy. I put a little strip back there just to, because there's nothing in this whole area, so I put a little like 3-inch strip right there. I also do the trough lights in all my games, so. So I guess probably what I'll end up doing is ordering a little 2-inch trough light for over here. I'll measure that, but probably, you know, if it's a 3 or a 5, I'll probably just do a 3-inch little white thing there, just stick it on. I don't know why they didn't put a bulb back there. I mean, you could have put a bulb right in the middle, but I'm not going to drill a hole and play field it. Getting a little crazy. So, but anyway, this is the new edition. It'll be here for a while. Unfortunately, like always, now I'm out of space. I love how this room looks with 9, but I mean, sometimes it's just nice to have, oh, one of my subs blew a couple of weeks ago and started rattling, so that's the blown one. I did pick up a used good one today, so doing good. I'm gonna say this is really Gorgar and Stellar Wars are like the same everything, same flipper, same computer, same, it's just Williams of that era, so it's all good. So besides that, of course, you guys, I'm going probably this weekend I'll do a video on Stranger Things. It's only been here a couple weeks now. It replaced Guardians. It now has a actual Stern UV kit in it, so it's a lot brighter than what the other one was, the homemade whatever that was in there. You can see you got the holes, so LED lights are built in, the black lights are built in. Really to this, I haven't done anything. On the back of the ramp, when the ramp folds down, that little lightning bolt, there's a sticker now to where all that graphic now carries up the ramp. So that's pretty nice. Let's see, with the UV kit, I did do the radiant rings. So these white rings kind of do that purplish white glow when the UV hits them. These plastics are also the UV plastics from Stern. So I got those white rubbers just kind of in a couple places. There's not very many of them. And then the purple ones kind of go to like a pink, almost kind of like that color. So that's kind of cool. Whenever it goes UV, all the plastics change, the play field changes. So that's pretty nice. So, but I don't know. I really like this game. I'm not sure if it'll be the next one to be traded. I might trade something else because I really want to try out Rush at home for a while. So I don't know. Maybe I'll trade a different pen for Rush. You can always go back, right? I haven't, had the same game 3 or 4 times. So, but besides that, Fathom's doing good. I threw a little rubber sheet down there for like kids so they don't spill paint on the floor. I threw that down there. It's like a clear rubber mat, so whenever the waterfall feature kicks on, you can really see it, but I don't know if I'm going to leave that there. Kind of funny. But Fathom's doing good. TNA. Galaxy's always doing good. So, but there you go. A little bit of a Gorgar update. New back to the channel, because I had one before, but I don't think I did any videos on it. I think at the time I was working on a Phoenix that I re-stenciled. Maybe a World Cup. That's a soccer game. It wasn't World Cup soccer, because that was like 94 or something like that. But it was World Cup. It was like 79. Gorgar. Phoenix. Yeah. Phoenix turned out really good because it's supposed to be like a pink color, but that somebody had roller painted it black. From Germany, I ended up getting a hold of a stencil kit for it, which massively overpaid for that, but I couldn't find one in America. I think Stencil Pimp now sells them though. But anyway, I did it like a medium kind of dark red with white and orange instead of the pink with white and orange. I had so many, I'm sure somebody hated it because it wasn't correct, but I had so many people tell me they loved how it looked like that. It went to an arcade in Indiana because he's the only person that's ever asked me if the coin mechs work. So, because it was going to be used on location. So, anyway, old stories, stuff before I did videos. So, there you go. Gorgar, now at Colk's Pinball. If you want to come over, hit me up. Let me know. See ya.